Hey everybody, welcome to a new game here on Seren, Santiago. We are playing Interstellar Space Genesis with a natural law expansion. Okay, so basically, I reached out to the devs for review code. They were nice enough to send me one over, and I really have been looking into this game for a while. But yeah, we're gonna give it a shot here in my first campaign. I just loaded up the game and hit record, so this should be very interesting. Um, Don't worry, we've worked hard to make each species a strong yet balanced competitor for the great contest, so you really can't go wrong here. But as I said, the new DLC is out today on Steam. It's not in this video, but I didn't want to wait too long to get this out because I've been waiting to play this game for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on everything. We're gonna kind of leave everything normal, I guess, for this game. We're gonna name our ruler President Seren. I'm gonna rule over the Human Federation, and our Empire color is gonna be a nice little shade of red. Wonderful. We're a democracy. We are a medium gravity world, or a medium genetic structure world. I'm sorry. Is it? No, it's B. Okay. Gravity. Charismatic. Armistice. Prestige. Fleet set used by this race. Use this one. And Titan ship ability. Alright, that should be it. And we can create our own races too, kind of like Stellaris. Let's turn up the resources to plenty. Wonderful, let's go. Go ahead and generate the game. It is $30 on Steam. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I highly recommend it. I've been watching some stuff on it and kind of paying attention to it.
Emperor, your adventure begins now. On this screen, you can see everything your Empire has learned thus far about the galaxy, whether through exploration, diplomacy, or espionage. This map will evolve as the game progresses. Not only will empires expand their borders, but you'll also discover hidden stars, planets, and other galactic phenomena through remote exploration.
Alright, so with that in mind...
This is a system view screen, where you can oversee all the local fleets, planets, asteroid belts, and other phenomena. If you have a colony ship here, you can establish...
We're going to name this the Serenity System. Wonderful. So this is the game. This is the game map you start out with. Armistice and Prestige are locked for now. Let's go ahead and check out our tech.
The research screen displays all the technologies that can be researched to unlock new buildings, weapons, defenses...
Whoa, this is a massive tech tree.
Colonization, and many other useful technological advancements.
We're just going to read through the rest of this. Each research field boosts a certain aspect of the game. For instance, researching further around the weapons field will unlock new, more powerful and flexible weapons. Then while you research further in the weapons field, all your already researched and less advanced weapons will come cheaper to install due to component miniaturization. Please note that every time you research the technology in each level, all the other technologies in the same field and level will become more expensive to research, so choose wisely which tech you wish to go after and which order. If you choose a random tech trees option at game setup, you will retain different tech trees each time you start a new game. Your opponents will also have different trees, all different from each other. So this goes extremely in depth. I've never seen a tech tree as in depth as this one. We're going to go immediately and do some economic capital. That will take 3 turns to take care of. So if you have an outpost ship, you can establish an outpost on any planet and build our accretion disk to expand your empire's range and gather any known strategic resources. If you have a survey ship, you can investigate any planet anomalies that you have discovered here. If there's a monster present, it will attack anything that enters the star system until it is defeated. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So researching economic capital will be done with our current thing in 3 turns. Okay, WASDA and arrows work for moving your thing, moving your camera. So we can tax our people. That would be wonderful. If we wanted unhappiness. I don't think I want unhappiness right now. So these are the planets we've explored. Where would our science ship be? So you're a combat ship. You're a colony ship. I'd like to produce a new ship.
Here, you can view all the currently available ship designs of your empire. These are the type of ships that you can construct in your colonies.
So there's the ship design screen.
This is the remote space exploration screen. Every turn, your empire's scientific community will use their planetary observatories and automated probes to catalogue data about the galaxy. If you're lucky, a few turns of effort will uncover new stars, black holes, planet anomalies, and other phenomena of personal interest or concern to your empire.
First, however, you must designate a sector for your scientists to focus their remote exploration on. So let's focus our remote exploration on this level of the system down here. So a potential discovery we can get is they're all unlikely except the brown dwarf. A black hole, a neutron star, a brown dwarf, likely white dwarf, and wormhole. Interesting. Diplomacy, leaders, space culture, game options, empire overview. Lots of buttons to get familiar with here. Wonderful.
This is the colony development screen, where you can
Is it?
begin
Oh, there we go.
construction on a new starship or building, appoint a governor if you have an available leader, or use the focus triangle to divide the colony's production between construction projects, planetary engineering, or the development of infrastructure. You can also review data about the colony itself and what you've learned about this planet so far.
Hold on. 51 turns? I can't survey for 51 turns, excuse me? Okay. Alright, let's see here. If we can't survey for 51 turns,
The leader management screen displays
no colony or ship leaders available. I love a leader. I love a leader, but we don't have that. So we can't do that for 51 turns. I will say that screen reminds me of Endless Space. This whole vibe reminds me of Endless Space. With a different level of complexity. I mean, I think we've done all we can this turn, so let's go ahead and end our turn. President Seren of the Human Federation. $50 turns. We need to figure out how to improve this.
The fleet panel shows the composition of your fleet, including information about each military ship's crew experience and whether the ship is captained by a leader. There's also information on the fleet's speed and current ground combat strength, which indicates the fleet's ground combat potential when assaulting colonies.
Okay. So this is not colonizable for the human race because it's Mars. Or, well, we're in the year 40,000, not the year 2000, so that would be different, wouldn't it?
Warships and ground armies are one tool of a successful empire. Dialogue and tact is another. On the diplomacy dialogue screen, you may parley with an alien empire to address treaties, demands, trades, requests, or outright declarations of war.
The renowned Consular Grandmaster of the Mighty Dragul is granted you an audience, President Seren. To what do we owe the honor of this visit? Make your appeal to us, we will hear it. We will profit from trade between our empires. I propose a trade treaty. Rather than trade blows, we shall agree to trade goods, a fine idea. All of our resources are currently committed for the time being. Okay. Worth a shot, I guess. I'd love to colonize Valaraukar, but... So 1 turn? Is it? 2 turns. We're doing 31 a turn, we need 70. So we gotta wait on that, I guess. We're waiting on remote exploration as well, so we're gonna wait on that and go and end our turn here. Lovely. We cannot colonize until we have access to the appropriate tech to do so. So probably tech is a lovely thing we probably should do. So we do the barren biome, the hostile biome, the acid biome. We want these high level, rich level in resources. So I mean, I think we should do Venus, which would mean we gotta research acid biomes. Take 14 turns, however, and we don't have that kind of time right now. I'd love to get a leader, so let's figure that out. Let's see.
It can be tough for an empire to keep track of all the technology, events, new colonies, rival empires, and alien species in the galaxy. The Empire Overview screen is here to help.
So we have a trade treaty with Dragul, even though we didn't actually trade anything. We have no leaders. I'd love to appoint a leader if I can. So next turn. Your research team has completed their work in the economics field. Managing the economy of a city or a single nation is one thing. Managing the economy of an empire is completely different. Centralizing the economic power and decision-making on one planet helps you control your economy better. So we can do economic capital. I didn't see this before. We could actually... Let's see. We can get that down to 16 if we allocate correctly.
The population detail.
I know about that. So I'm going to allocate this down to construction so we can do a survey ship much faster. Can we move this up top? we can.
When a colony's infrastructure
Okay. So there we go. We have some sort of thing going now. Let's go ahead and research. Can I research? Those are research. So the green things are research. The purple is just discovered. So I'd like to research if there's a way to do it faster construction. Doesn't look like there's a way to do it. So let's see. Instead, let's do. We could do asteroid mining, robot factory, space elevator. A lot of these sound really good. Technological capital. Maybe asteroid. Let's do asteroid mining, because that's an accomplishment that would help us a lot in the long run. So let's do that one first. We're down to 16 turns on that. If we can get more pop, that would really help us. Okay, so I've started to figure. The first episode of this kind of game is always me figuring out interfaces, and we've started to get there. So we can get out. Oh, we have a level up thing. The space culture screen. We can level up our space culture. We have to wait 13 turns to do it again, so we need to make this one count. Stellar navigators. We can do a faster thing. Wealth over mining. Space rush. Knowledge. Do deep space initiative. Yeah. I'm very happy with that choice. Lovely. Alright, so that's, with that in mind, we've done everything we can this turn. I think. Yep, we've done everything we can this turn. So one turn into our remote exploration is done. There we go. So we found Finn. We discovered a brown dwarf. Obviously, that was likely in Finn. So let's choose our next one. We could do an advanced scan and find a black hole. Let's go up here to Lao and do that one. Drop that down. Right, in turn. So we can take, we are, this is ideal. Finn is ideal. So let's send our colony ship down here. And that's going to take how long? 2 turns. Alright, so I'm figuring this out now. I'm figuring it out. 11 turns till we do that. Alright, next turn. And I think for now we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. I do plan to play this again. So in a few days, check back for episode 2. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this episode of Interstellar Space Genesis, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe, turn on notification, and I'll see you in the next episode where we will colonize Finn and have a lot of fun with that. So that's gonna do it. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.